Let's switch gears, talk about the weather. This past week has epitomized the summertime pattern. Decent to great weather in the morning, early afternoon, and 3 o'clock, boom.
Yes,
it hits.
Each and every day, yeah, and that pattern continues, Keith. Yeah. So that's what we're seeing this morning, a beautiful start to the day, quiet on real-time Doppler radar, but as we work our way through the afternoon, daytime heating will play a huge role in allowing for these thunderstorms to develop, along with a sea breeze development as well. So that sea breeze is expected to push a little further inland. By 3 o'clock, we'll be right over the western cities. Now, this is when I think we'll get some of those isolated thunderstorms popping up. Now, the model is showing that most of the heavier downpours are going to become widespread, but over the Everglades. However, I do expect that some of these thunderstorms that are edging US 27 or edging our western cities will also start to backtrack back towards the east. So that will happen later this afternoon and this evening. So just be prepared with the rain gear this morning. However, you don't need it. If you're going to use the rain gear, it'll most likely be sometime after 3 o'clock. Now, as far as the impacts go with any thunderstorms, of course, we can't rule out a strong thunderstorm. As we know, these can develop really fast. But the main impacts with these will be heavy downpours that could lead to some street flooding out there. Although the risk is slight for today, major threat will be certainly the lightning. Frequent lightning is expected with these thunderstorms. Now, what is the pattern looking like? Well, let's take a look at the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere, because it's quite a mess, to say the least. There really isn't a defined upper level low over the Gulf of Mexico, but what there is a trough of low pressure, and there's a stream of moisture kind of just wrapping around the Gulf of Mexico and over Florida. So there's a lot of moisture there. Most of the heavier downpours, I think, will be near the bend of Florida and basically along the west coast and over the Panhandle and the Gulf Coast states. Now, there is this front developing. Why? Over the Atlantic. That's because of Odette. So it's kind of a dissipated front. So lots of action, lots of instability in our atmosphere. Let's talk about Odette. Odette will be staying off the coast as it is expected to steer over the open waters, but of course some strong winds expected along the shoreline in southern Newfoundland. Then there are these two other areas. The one to watch is located around 600 miles east of the Lesser Antilles. This is something to watch. This could become a tropical depression or a tropical storm later on today. So stay tuned with CBS 4. Highs today in the upper 80s and low 90s.